the end game of equality, you know, is at the end of it, everybody gets equally treated like shit. Everybody gets treated the same. And that's not good. You know, we should have a meritocracy where you reward people and you praise them when they do something amazing and good. Like if you have a figure skater and they do like a triple axel spin pirouette, it's natural for everybody to feel a surge of energy and get up and shout and clap and be happy for them because that's a great achievement. Like, you can't do that. Most of us can't do that. And when you witness a human being doing something most can't, that's amazing. You shouldn't be like, oh, equality, we can't do that. Sit down. You're going to make us sad. Like, that's stupid. What are you talking about? So that's my little take on that. So, are you guys ready to see Neuralink and what its true purpose is? Because these people got a Neuralink too, man. They got a Neuralink. They're all about it. They want to...
So no turning back now.
No turning back now. So here's the end game of what these people consider transcendence, what they consider heaven, and what they think is worth all this sacrifice and suffering.
Yeah, I don't know, one thing, this game is just insane.
Here we go. This is the transcendence that everybody's so obsessed about getting to. So they crucify you, and while you're alive, they cut your skull open and connect your neurons to the ceiling here. This kind of reminds me of that scene in Event Horizon at the end when they're opening that portal to hell. That scene with Sam Neill where he like loses his shit and he carves all these like demonic symbols all over him.
Great movie.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie. A good example of why you always keep your Geller fields on during warp.
I don't know, man.
So basically,
this is just...
their brains are all merged into one consciousness. And they just have their brains like spilling over and growing up into the ceiling. And they're all dreaming together. They're all alive still. Like, these people are alive. Their bodies are dead, but their minds are alive.
It's like when you get two schools of thought that come together, like a New Age movement, right?
Yeah.
There's like different languages and different spans of time and different geography, and the two sides don't have the lexicon to understand the difference between the symbolic and the literal interpretation of the meaning, and everything goes bad, and they take all the literal aspects
Yes.
of it and none of the symbolic aspects of it, and you completely lose track of what it even means to be a human.
Yeah, this is like OTA 12 of Scientology here. Like, this is like, everybody thinks this is the best thing. You're going to walk into this room and find all the secrets. And like, okay, we're going to cut your brain open and attach you to the ceiling now. Like, you know the secrets of Xenu.
I was like, well, I already gave them all my money and the right to attorney, so there's really no going back now.
No going
See
back.
what they got.
I might as well, give them my brain or something, right?
I don't know. I don't know, like, a lot of this, for me, feels like this is like some like, I guess, like, cheap copy of, like, actually connecting to, like, I guess, like, the oversoul, you could say it. It's like...
Yes.
It's like spirituality without the practice. It's like spirituality that has become like some cheap, like, material mockery of like what it truly is. It's like taking it all of this literal, that we have to like do all of these things literal in that sense, where it's actually these things are symbolic, and we don't have to do any of this, and we can actually connect to the oversoul, and we can connect to life itself, to nature, and everything that is alive. and that's the true form of transcendence, not this what one is seeing here. This is like it's not it. And I think a lot of it comes from what you were pointing out, Rain, regarding like people taking a lot of these things literal. And I think that's kind of like, I guess it's just what it is in some sense. But you know, the truth to it is like that a lot of these things are actually symbolic regarding like alchemy, but also like in mythology and a lot of these like different spiritual traditions too. There's a lot of a symbolism in it that they're speaking about it in such a way. It's like yeah.
So much of language is a metaphor and it's symbolic. Like, do you see what I'm saying? You don't literally see. You're communicating and talking about ideas. So you just take that to the nth degree, and you start combining languages and combining schools of thought, and you lose track of what's supposed to be symbolic and what's supposed to be literal.
Yeah.
And then combine that with technology, and you could do some pretty crazy stuff.
You get some pretty
in a real bad way.
Yeah, in a real bad way, like the worst way, probably. So this is the first mural of why they abandoned sex and separated each other, male and female, and became a one genderless species. Like, there is no man or woman that is able to reproduce anymore. It's just machinery. And down here is an example of one of the ascended beings, and we'll see that. We'll go down there and look at it later. But this is the purpose of everything, is to become this thing here. Or rather, that is a body, and you can detach your head and attach yourself into this body. And this is the transgendered, evolved, ascended being. This thing is neither male or female, and it's constantly pregnant, but not without a child. That red fluid is psychedelic DMT liquid that allows you to see multiple dimensions at once. And so these things are pregnant with that liquid, and their bodies are flooded with psychedelic substances to transcend with every step that they take.
These guys listen to way too much Joe Rogan.
Way too much Joe Rogan. You did the DMT, man? Yeah. I transcended everything, man, and I got 6 arms. Alright, so here's the second mural. This is depicting the transcendence. This is depicting the human destroying its body and pulling its guts out. And it kind of looks like the caduceus a little bit with the 2 snakes, but it's your intestines. Your small and large intestine here. You can see it's disemboweled itself to create this other creature. So here in the center, there's not a man or a woman. There is 2 heads, kind of like Janus from like Greek mythology. You have one human face without the mouth, so the half-evolved human with the 3rd eye at the top, transforming into the eyeless, mouthless, only the 3rd eye, only consciousness being. So we go from this to this. You don't even have a nose anymore, so it's a further reduction, or alchemical term, a further distillation of humanity into a pure form of consciousness that results in this creature here that detaches from the head, detaches from the body, and it's able to fly around now. This is the final form of human consciousness that has dominated the flesh, that is able to fly off and integrate into other bodies like this. And this is the whole point of their entire civilization and everything that they've done, is to create the perfect vessel for consciousness and get rid of the flesh as much as possible.